Well, you're welcome to our press conference for the experience.
My question is directed to Pastor Paul. My question is this. 2018 has been very difficult, forcing a lot of NGO, businesses, even charities, organizations to close up and a lot downsizing. How have you been able to sustain the work you do?
Downgrading of there in the country where we have 40 million underemployed and unemployed Nigerians. And it's certainly a very difficult circumstance for the whole country, and we certainly do feel that in the church. But God has promised in His word that His people will never lack for bread. And whilst it is required from us a lot of extra diligence in our stewardship, God is faithful to always provide a Goshen in Egypt and to provide a way for what He has determined and designed to bring about.
My question is to Planet Shakers. I want to know, is this your first time in Nigeria? What do you think of us? Have you seen our food? What's your experience in Nigeria so far? Thank you very much.
And I gotta say, the experience has such a phenomenal reputation around the world. It's been such a world-class event, and it's such an honor for us as Planet Shakers to be here and to have our first time, as our pastor was saying, in Africa, our first real African experience to be in Nigeria. It's just awesome. We love it.
Pastor Ifeanyi. So I want to know your highlights of the experience. Is it the pre-experience?
You said from the moment Pastor Paul gets a release from God to say, okay, we're doing it this year, that's already a highlight. The amazing commitment of the workforce just being there to make it happen, it's incredible. That's just a profound highlight. Like he said, when everybody has arrived safely, that's a highlight.
What informed the team? Jesus Our Peace, this is directed to you, Pastor Adifras. Jesus Our Peace, what inspired it?
I have a range of litany of thoughts, and in a country that has the range of challenges that it has, challenges themselves, forge the need for inspirational thinking and mind expansion. And because our country faces unique challenges at this time, and because our King is the Prince of Peace, we have a strong sense that we want to promote him, his value system, his atmosphere, his standards, his principles. And amongst his principles, chief amongst them are justice, righteousness, equity, development, and peace. We know that peace is not the absence of tension, it's the presence of justice. And justice, through our patriotism, must be re-exalted again, so that our institutions that have become weaker by the administrations over the years can be strengthened again to provide real boundaries for Nigerian excesses and Nigerian difficulties. We can hold our country, our leaders, our political class, me and you, the plumber and the pastor, the architect and the engineer, the downfall driver and the Kakemara operator, and all in sundry, we can hold each other to our best standards, our best principles, and our best value. Together, make Nigeria a great place.
You're directing a question.
And I'm directed to Pastor Paul. Okay, so yearly we keep having lots of people attend the experience, and sometimes I hear people say, oh, we stood all through the night, we stood all through. So my question is, should we prepare ourselves to move to Ibadan Expressway? I mean, if you attend Redeem or Mountain of Fire, I know what I'm saying. Like, for the next 5-10 years to come, should we prepare ourselves because of the crowd? Soon it won't come this.
To have a burgeoning crowd that is beyond the capacity of the venues. And as you know, we're using two venues, the entire racecourse, which has been divided up into the museum, the Tafawa Balewa Square, and the cricket stadium. We use all of that, and that spills out in concentric circles all the way to the streets across for miles. And we've worried about it, but we're in the midst of virtual technology where the world has been shrunk by electronics and virtual media, and all the rest of that. And so, but for the economy and where it has been recently, we were looking at simulcasting, so that in a year where Donnie and Kirk are not able to come, they could host an experience, taking into consideration the time difference in New York, and we would show that here in Lagos in real time. Whilst in their interviews over there, they also participate in the artist performances in Lagos, Abuja, Port Harcourt, and maybe even London, so that across the world, at the same time, you have one experience converging on media screens with large gatherings to view those media screens. And it's a day that's not very far away. We need a lot of help. We need to get the electronic precision sorted, and that's very possible with Nigeria today, technology available to us around the world. And hopefully that will help us not only increase the crowd, but distribute the crowd in a way that it doesn't cause congestion. Yeah.
My name is Fortune from FMT. My question goes to Godfrey and tourism. Just like Pastor Paul said, you've won the heart of most Nigerians. I believe Nigerians will always expect more. So, what are you bringing that will make this particular experience unforgettable?
Good. Recited. Tim and I have recorded a song called Nara, and it's kind of taken not only Nigeria, but I believe all of Africa by storm. Tim is a phenomenal talent. What he's able to do is mind-blowing. Whenever we travel together, we've done tons of shows together. I always just stand back and wonder how does he have so much energy? He never loses his voice. He never gets tired. And I'm looking for water, and he's still screaming. So I don't know how that happens. But we have more Nigerian songs that we've been working on. And not only that, but we've remixed Nara quite a bit, what he did. I just kind of walked into the room. But remixed Nara, so we have some surprises with that for tonight as well. But it's just been an honor. I call him my Nigerian twin. This is my brother, and I can thank Pastor Paul for connecting us because I've just learned so much from being around him.
Jesus praise. Jesus budo. Jesus is our peace.
Thank you.
Jeremiah 29:11 says, I know the thought I have for you, thought of peace and not of evil, to give you an expected end.
On our side, and that's a scripture that I hold on to.
It doesn't really have peace, but I'll take it. Because that gives you peace of mind, right? I'll take it. Go on, Lord.
Isaiah 26, verse 3. The Lord will keep in perfect peace those whose minds are steadfast because they put their trust in Him.
Girl, are you reading that? Just checking. All right. Thank you.
I love this scripture, Psalm 29:11, where the Lord gives His people strength and He blesses His people with peace.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
For me, Colossians 3:15, and it would be, let the peace of Christ rule in your hearts as members of one body. And I think that's great because, we might come from different parts of the world, we might have different coloured skin, but in Christ we're one. And in Christ we have peace.
That's right.
So good. My scripture is from Leviticus 26:6.
Leviticus, that's a real Christian.
Yes. Pastor Sam actually took my scripture, that's all. I will grant peace in the land.
Oh, lovely. We do that in Nigeria. Is anybody going to rap? All right, go on.
I don't think I'm the person you asked that. Come on, man, look at the talent up here. I do other things. But no, it's Christmas time. It's almost Christmas. We just released a Christmas album. And so how can we not quote out of Isaiah, for unto us a child is born, unto us a son is given, the government will be on his shoulders, and he'll be called Wonderful Counselor, Mighty God, Prince of Peace.
So am I supposed to rap?
I'm trusting you right now. I'm trusting you.
Come on! Everybody coming for some deliverance, but they coming to the peace of Nigeria for the experience. It's going down tonight and on the door. I don't get on stage till about 3 or 4. Keep your eyes open and don't you weep. And because I'm on stage, don't go to sleep. And you know that we're all up here with equal. All the black Nigerians, even the white people. The white people, black people, Nigerians. And I've gotta go from Lagos to Calabar, Abuja, Port Harcourt. Peace. I won't stop. Say peace. Peace. Say peace. 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 Peace.
I love it. Well done.
That was horrible. That was horrible.
I love it. I love it. That was real. That was real. I like that.
That was horrible.
Amen. Yeah. From number 6, 24. The Lord bless thee and keep thee. The Lord make his face to shine upon you. Lord gracious upon you. Lift up his countenance upon you and give you peace.
I was thinking about the prayer of St. Francis of Assisi, and I think I'll wrap this.
Okay, go on. Do it. Do it.
No, I won't. Lord, make us instruments of your peace. Where there is hatred, let your love increase. Lord, make us instruments of your peace. Walls of pride and prejudice shall cease when we are your instruments of peace.
The storms tossed, and the disciples thought the storm was going to drown them in a watery grave. And Jesus had so much peace within, and he was asleep at the innermost parts of the boat. They woke him up and said, "Carest thou not that we perish?" And he arose and had the fall from his eyes and spoke to the raging storm. It said, "Peace, be still." And that's what we offer to the storms of Nigeria's shores. The voice of Jesus through worship. Peace, be still.
Would you like to use this one? That mic needs a touch from Jesus.
And the peace of God, which passes all human understanding, keep your hearts and minds.
So peacefully said.
Amen. John 14:27.
Rap.
Peace I leave with you, my peace I give unto you. Not as the world giveth, give I unto you. Peace I leave with you, my peace I give unto you. Oh, not as the world giveth, give I unto you.
Did you just make up that tune right now?
Listen, I'm talented.
You dangerous. Dangerous. What?
Whoa. Sing, Travis.
No, I'm on vocal rest for tonight. Yeah, you know, everything that came to mind, everyone already said. So, getting down to just a few scriptures left. But I don't know any hymns. I forgot them all.
Can you rap?
I can rap.
Go ahead, rap. Rap.
Yo. That's all I need to be. There it is. There it is. Turn me up.
Yeah.
Yo. P. E. A. C. P.
Hey, yo, that was better than what I did.
That's deep. All right, to Godfrey.
very uncomfortable when others have done so much. I
thought you were fearless.
Okay, maybe I'll just take a scripture on Galatians 5:22. Talks about the fruit of the Spirit. What the fruit of the Spirit is: joy, love, peace, and so on.
We'll take it, we'll take it.
So on.
I'm at peace, even though my heart is breaking. Came and laid his hands on me, and now I can see clearly now. The rain is gone. Came and laid his hands on me, and now it'll be all over in the morning. Came and laid his hands on me, and now I can see my storm has moved away.
Oh my goodness. I feel like I should apologize to everybody who's coming next.
So unfair. So unfair. I'm a newcomer. You put me after all these giants to try to think of something to say. No. Hey, no. I got peace.
I love it.
First of all, I'd like to say a very big thank you to Pastor Paul and Pastor Fine and the entire House of the Rock for having me. Mine will be a Bible verse. Micah 5:5a says, "This one, the Messiah, is our peace."
Hallelujah. Ìwé àwọn ará Rome. Orí karùn-ún ẹsẹ̀ kìíní. Èmi wà ní àlàáfíà. Ọlọ́run nípasẹ̀ Jésù Olúwa. Àlàáfíà in Yoruba. In English is peace.
She cheated. She cheated. That was not fair. She cheated.
There's a cry from a young boy in the city running wild. There's a cry from a mother. She just lost her only child. There's a cry from a people. We have nothing more to lose. Everything that we live for has been wasted and abused. Only peace remains the answer.
Hold on. Who is that?
That right now is Timmy Dakolo.
Yo, he is dope. We need to find out who that is. We need to put him on something, man. Yeah. I'm serious.
Who you sound like? You sound like Marvin Gaye.
Yo, man, you sound good. Jeez.
You sing like Kurt, man. That was amazing.
He doesn't sing as good as me. He's almost as good.
I love it. Eva.
Yes, thank you, guys.
No, you don't get out of it based on my
Praise God. I will worship the Lord for His word. Come on, everybody. I will lay down my soul. The Prince of Peace is His name. King of the flood, the Lord is mighty. The Lord can the evil flame. Peace when trouble flows. Jehovah sees. Jehovah knows. Oh, peace when sorrow. Jehovah sees.
Nice, thank you. And last but by no means the least,
I found peace far beyond all understanding. Let it flow when my mind's under siege. All anxiety bows in the presence of promise He keeps.
Thank you all. You guys have been amazing. Thank you to the gentlemen and the ladies of the press. Like we said, we're going to rush out of here in a moment, and we will give you, everyone will give you guys